Hello students, today we are going to be graphing more linear inequalities. And again, the first step we want to do is get into slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b, except for rather than equals, we'll have a less than or greater than sign somewhere. So here we have to move the x away from the y, so I'll subtract 6x. So y is less than negative 6x plus 3. Now I subtracted 6x, but I did not divide by a negative, so I do not switch the sign. Next, I'm going to draw my line, y equals negative 6x plus 3. So I start at positive 3, and I can go down 6 and over 1. Negative means I'm going to be going to the right. So that's going to be a pretty steep angle. So it's negative 6 over 1. So I'm going to go up, and that's going to continue up. And again, my line isn't beautiful. If I had a ruler, I can make it more beautiful, but you get the general. Oh, whoops. Guess what? Since it's less than, and it's not less than or equal to, I need to make it a dotted line. And it would help if I had a really nice eraser where I can make it a dotted line. So this edge is going to have to work for my dotted line here. That way I can make it darker. And again, I've got to make sure that it looks like a dotted line. Hold on, I'm going to take it off this for just a second. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to need to do is know what side I shade. It's less than, so it's whatever way the ladder's going to fall, and it looks like it's going to fall to the left, since it's kind of leaning towards the left. So I'm going to shade all this side of the line. Okay, now I'm going to check myself with 0, 0. It's shaded, so it should be a solution. I will double check. 0 plus 0 is 0 less than 3. Yes, so I know that 0 is a solution, and it's shaded, so I know I shaded the right side. Next, I could put in 0, negative 1. So if I put 0 in, 6 times 0 plus negative 1, is that less than 3? So 0, negative 1. 0, that's negative 1. Is that less than 3? Yep. Okay. And I could also put in 0, negative 2. 6 times 0 plus negative 2, is that less than 3? Negative 2 is less than 3, so that works. So there is 3 points that will work for that graph. Okay? Next, it says x is greater than or equal to 2. Okay, so when there's no y, we know that there's really no slope, and it's going to be an undefined slope. Okay, remember the undefined slope is like that cliff. So if you think undefined, cliff. So x is greater than or equal to 2. And since it's or equal to, it's going to be a solid line right at 2. And that's not so great, but it'll work. Okay. Next, it's going to be greater than or equal to. So on the number line, see how the numbers go greater to the right? So that can be here. So any of this down here, and I probably should extend the line all the way up so that everything is shaded here. And I draw a solid line because it's or equal to. So 2 solutions or 3 solutions will be like 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0. and your x value is all greater than 2, so I know that makes a true statement. So there's my 3 solutions. Okay, this last one, number 6, is a little more challenging. We're going to go ahead and solve for y and graph that one. So we subtract 2x, subtract 2x. We bring this down. Negative 3y is greater than negative 2x minus 6. Okay, then we divide by negative 3 everything. Okay, and if we divide by negative, we have to switch the sign. Negative divided by negative is positive, same as that. And it's going to be a positive 2. So there's our inequality. Now we start at 2. Then our slope is rise 2, run 3. I'm also going to go down 2 and over 3. Now, because it's less than and not or equal to, I'm going to have to put a dotted line. And again, that is similar to our open dot on a number line. And I'm going to go down 2 over 3 again. So hopefully I can show up 2 over 3 that it's a dotted line. And now it's less than, so it's going to be shading underneath. It's where the ladder falls. So again, you don't include the line because it's just less than and not or equal to. Now, 3 solutions. 0, 0 should work. If I put 0 for x, 0 for y, is 0 greater than negative 6? And the answer is yes. So one of the solutions down here, and I'm going to take this off for a second, and I'm going to put 0, 0 there. Then I'm going to say what other parts are shaded, and I'm going to shade this a little bit more, and I'm going to say 1, 0, and then I'm going to also put 2, 0. I like to use zeros because that makes my calculations so much easier. So if I put 1, 0, I put 1 in for x is 2, and this will be 0. 2 minus 0 greater than negative 6. Yes. Okay, now if I put 2, 2 times 2 is 4. Is 4 minus 0, that's our y value, greater than negative 6? Negative 4 would be greater than negative 6, so that's true as well. And there's number 6 for you. So hopefully you've got a fourth of your homework done now. Keep going, students. You rock.